All right, guys, this is part 2 of dimensional analysis. This one will not take as long, but it's calculation with more than 2 steps. Okay, so let's see if I can get this to go. Okay, so after this one, you should use the previous objectives to carry out dimensional analysis calculation with more than 2 steps. Round answers to the appropriate amount of significant figures. Now, we already had that video on significant figures, so we're going to kind of touch on that just a little bit. So it says, how many seconds are in 1.5 weeks? Well, you know that we're going from weeks to seconds. So from weeks we go days, days to hours, hours to minutes, minutes to seconds. There's many more steps in this. You can have quite a few steps. So basically there's 1 week to 7 days, 1 day to 24 hours, 1 hour to 60 minutes, 1 minute to 60 seconds, and so on. So we start with what we know over 1 times. Remember, what's on the top goes on the bottom. So weeks is on the top, so weeks goes on the bottom. And it's 1 week because it's bigger than days. So then we have 7 days. So again, you multiply it. Now we got rid of weeks. Now we have days on the top, so days goes on the bottom. Okay, days on the top, days on the bottom. Which one's bigger, days or hours? Well, days is bigger, so you got 1 day over 24 hours. Again, we're getting rid of days. Now we're left with hours. So hours goes on from what's on the top goes on the bottom. So we went from hours to hours, okay? And 60 minutes. But we're still not at seconds, so we're still trying to get to seconds. So again, hours are canceling. We're in minutes. Minutes get put on the bottom because what's on the top goes on the bottom diagonally, and then the 1 is with it. So we have 60 seconds on top. Minutes cancels out. You're going to get rid of all your 1s. So all the 1s on the bottom get canceled out. So we have nothing on the bottom. We have all of these numbers on the top. What do we do with them? Multiply. And we end up with 907,000 seconds. Okay? Now, if we wanted 3 significant digits, that's 3 significant digits. Okay? So 2 new conversion factors you must know. Inches and miles, we're not going to stress it too much, but you should know those. So the Empire State Building is approximately 381 meters high. How many miles high is the Empire State Building? So we're going from meters to miles. So we're going to go from meters to centimeters, centimeters to inches, inches to feet, feet to a mile. So again, here's how it works. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. 2.54 centimeters equals 1 inch. 12 inches equals a foot. 5,280 feet equal 1 mile. So we start setting it up. We start with what we're given, put it over 1. We multiply it times the conversion factor. Meters is on top, meters goes on the bottom. Centimeters goes on top because that was our plan, right? So we're going to cancel out the meters. Now, centimeters goes on the bottom with the conversion factor 2.54. Remember the one that goes on top? That's bigger because inches is actually bigger than centimeters. So the 1 is on the centimeters. Centimeters cancels. Okay. So inches is now on top. So inches is going to go on the bottom. And 12 inches is smaller than 1 foot. So the 1 goes with the foot. Inches cancels out. And we have feet on the top. So feet go on the bottom. And we have 5,280 feet to 1 mile. And that's our finish of our conversion factor. We're going to cross out feet. We went just now converted from meters to the mile, going through all these steps. Now, when you have numbers on the top, think of it like this. We're going to get rid of all these 1s because 1s multiplied by anything is still the same number, so get rid of them. That's why I keep saying get rid of your 1s. But we do have 381 times 100 over 2.54 times 12 times 5,280 feet. So you multiply the top and then you multiply what's on the bottom. You end up with a fraction and you divide. Okay. Now there's an easy way to do this in your calculator. You take, and I'm going to just show you, it takes 381 times 100 divided by 2.54 divided by 12 divided by 5,280. If you like that method,
I don't care which way you use, this way, up top, or you do it the long way. Just make sure you get the answer, which is 0.237 miles. Okay, so go ahead and jot down these notes. I think that's about it. So if you have any questions, let me know. There is no exit ticket. I just borrowed this. So I'll see you in class. We'll try some of these in class. Okay.